Good morning. It's Saturday, October 3rd, and we're at the Buc-ee's. And so that means we're going to go to Denison. We're going to try it again. And this time we tried cooking what we caught last time and like that recipe. So maybe we'll do a catch and cook this time. Focus on getting some keepers and then cross our fingers. We'll have something to show on how we cooked it last time. We'll try doing it again this time. Knock on wood that we didn't jinx ourselves. All right, well, it's still pretty early, still dark, and decided to stop at Lake Texoma Recreation Center, formerly Dave's Ski and Tackle, and just checked out some things. And oh, by the way, found the 3-inch Kokono Minnows, Kokoho Minnow, and in the 3-inch 10-pack Pearl. These are ones that we like using when we're out trolling in the kayak, especially for stripers. So able to get a pack of these. We'll have these handy next time we decide to do some trolling, or, well, maybe we might even use them today. We'll see. All right, so we've been here before, but this is early morning. It's dark, and you can see got those large LED lights. So look how lighted the area is now. Before, you had to bring your own lights and all that, but you can pretty much fish it no problem without your lights. Cool beans. Here at Denison, Saturday morning, October 3rd. Trying to get some light. It's about 6:40, 6:50, so about 30 minutes before sunrise. And we're gonna go and try, give it a shot again. Hopefully we can do a catch and cook. Got the Cabelas TLR 6-weight. Got our walking or whatever stick, so we can brave the water here. Let's see how it goes. And there's those lights we were talking about, where it's just daylight basically. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure if you can see much in this direction, but there's the shore. We're down here at the bottom again on the Texas side. Got our waders, but this time we brought our pants waders instead of our hip waders because, well, it's a little chilly today. It's in the 50s today, so about 10 degrees colder than it was last week. And we'll just kind of work our way over, see if we can get something. There's something here in the shallows. I think it may be those buffalo or whatnot and carp that we normally see here, but hopefully there's a striped bass mixed in with them. We'll see here in a moment. We're almost to the rock, so we'll be able to play it by ear here shortly. All right, first one of the day is going to be on craft fur minnow. Let's see what he is. Little striped bass, I believe. Yep. All right. Good start. All right. Last time we got a 17, a 15, and a 14. We were letting go the other guys, so I'm going to be a little picky today because we're going to try doing a catch and cook. All right. First one of the day. There it is. This is the craft fur minnow, Clouser minnow. Just instead of bucktail hair, we're using craft fur, chartreuse and white with a little pink head. All right, bummer, lost our Clouser minnow, the craft fur, but got this guy. Let's go do with the Denison Dam in white with a chartreuse dumbbell eyes. You can see some over there hitting on the surface out in the distance. That's promising. Maybe they'll come closer. There's a hit. Swiped it. Oh, there's one coming closer. Let's see if we can get him to hit. All right, that one took it. That one wanted it short pulls and just a steady retrieve. Had to let it sink a little, so let's go bring this guy in. He may be a candidate for a catch and cook. Oh yeah, he's a catch and cook one. We'll keep him. Second fish of the day. This one went on the Denison Dauber. All right, so we got a little walking stick, and we'll just throw a rock on top of it. Right there, and that should be good enough to hold the fish for now. All right, first fish of the day, right there. All right, well, got some more lures. The second one we found now. Spoon. Must be popular. All right, that one took on a steady pull. We're just sweeping the rod this time. So they're a little bit deeper. Not on top, but this one's fighting good. So let's bring this baby in. All right. All right, a little bit bigger. Nice catch and cook size. All right, let's try a blue and white Clouser. See if we'll get something with that. All right, got a lot of little guys popping at it, and then finally got one to take. This one's on the Bennet's lunch. See what he is. All right, this will make a nice catch and cook. Let's go take him in. Slower bite, but once we figure it out, we'll get them, hopefully. All right. Oh yeah, this will make a nice fried addition for tonight's dinner. All right, little fast retrieve on the Clouser minnow. All right, there's one. Let's see if he's a keeper for this kitchen cook that we're doing today. Oh, he's kind of small. Let's go and let this guy go. All right. Cool beans. All right, this one took the craft fur minnow. This looks like a smallmouth bass. Oh no, looks like a white bass. All right. All right, white bass need loving too. Gotcha. That one took. All right. Feels good too. He's a keeper. Cheaper to keeper. Big white bass. Oh well. It's like last week we got two big white bass. All right. Gotcha that time. Feels good. He's coming in. He's another white bass. Or is it a striper? Let's see what he is. It's bigger than the other ones, but we'll have one more to go if we keep this guy. Well, let's just go ahead. Make a good kitchen cook. Maybe we'll get a big guy next. Oh, wait. Well, catch and release. Look at this. Found an anchor. Cool beans. All right, we're gonna call it quits. Got these three. We'll do a catch and cook with them. And then hopefully it'll taste good. Anyways, they should be generating later on this afternoon. We pretty much fished the deeper pools and was able to get a few. Not as good, or at least the action like it was last weekend, but still good. Steady action. All right, next time we'll catch you later. Good luck, good fishing. Okay, so we're back from Denison Dam. Let's go show you what we caught. Right here, 3, and we're gonna clean these up and do a catch and cook. Okay, so the way I like cleaning these with when you scale them first in the water, because what that does is it keeps all the scales in the water, and instead of going everywhere. So we'll just fill the bucket up with some water, and then before we start, of course, we'll have to have a little Red's Wicked Apple Black Cherry, not apple, black cherry. This is a very tasty one. And Charlie's going to be helping us today. So 10 ounces of pure tastiness. This stuff's good. Alright, so let's take this out. And what I do is take this little scaling deal right here. Alright, so I'm putting it in the water like this. We'll get all the scaling done, because these are still small where I don't want to stake them, but they're still big enough that I can cut the head, the tail, get the fins off, and pretty much set it up to be pan fried in that cast iron skillet with some seasonings. And other than that, it's pretty tasty. So do stay tuned while we get these cleaned up. All right, be back here with these scaled. Okay, so we've got them scaled. We want to make sure they are scaled properly. What you do is you can pretty much feel. Well, I missed a few. You can rub your hand here and you'll feel the roughness of the scales. So let's go ahead and get those off, because those don't taste very good when you eat them, or when you eat the fish. So let's just make sure. There we go. That one's good to go. While we're here, we might as well have a little sip. Alright, and then the next part is very simple. You cut the head, cut the tail, cut the fins, take the guts out. And that's it. So I'll just start out here with cutting the head here. I think our got somebody showing their house, so they may be surprised that we're cleaning in the back here. Anyways, let's go ahead and take care of this. Cut the tail. Alright, there's another nice one here. Very nice. Alright, last one. Alright, and again we'll check to see if there's any residue scales that we missed. Alright, so 3 striped bass ready for our next step, which will be, we'll season it and we'll cook it. Alright, so stay tuned. Okay, this is a very simple recipe. All it takes is some salt, some black pepper, garlic powder, and a little paprika just to give it a little color. And in prepping the striped bass, you take one of these babies and you cut some slits in them. The main reason you do this is just so that the oil can get to it and help cook it a little bit better. So we'll just do that here real quick. And tonight we're going to have some kind of vegetable with it, along with some spaghetti, or at least some angel hair pasta that yours truly likes to saute in olive oil, parsley, and garlic. Alright, so that is the cutting portion of it. Next up is seasoning. And that's real easy. You start out with a little salt. Okay, little black pepper. Alright. A little garlic powder. Okay, and that's all on one side. And finally a little paprika. Okay. Alright, and then before we flip it over, we're going to do the same thing and add a little bit into the cavity. And you can add a lot or you can add a little, just depending on your taste. Don't need to add the paprika there. Just flip it over there. So a little black pepper, a little garlic powder, a little salt. And then flip it over and do the same thing. Black pepper, garlic powder, salt, and flip it over. All right, and at this point, we'll do it again for the other side. So here we go. Garlic powder, salt, paprika, just to get a little color, and then black pepper. All right, and that's it right there. And later on we'll fry it, pan fry it in an iron skillet, and then we'll have some pasta with it and some vegetables, probably some broccoli, steamed broccoli or something. All right, so we're working on the kitchen cook, like doing it on an open fire with the iron skillet, cast iron skillet, and we're just getting the oil to where it's going to be the right temperature, which is going to be high. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in the first of the three. Okay. We'll do it in a batch of two here. All right, we'll try three. We're going to do about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes each side, then we'll flip it over. Okay, so we're giving it about 5 minutes on one side, and we're going to flip it over here in a moment. Okay, we've got one that's one and done. Now we just got these two. They're a little bit bigger than the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy out. All right, there it is. Pan fried striped bass with yours truly's recipe.